Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Black Rabbit here, back with another tips and tricks video. Today, I'ma just run through Payback. We're gonna go over spawns, we're gonna go over hard points, we're gonna go over rush routes. Alright, so first, right here, this is your primary spawn, your first spawn right here. This is when you start a match, this is where you're gonna start. Alright. This area over here, this is another spawn area. Could spawn right here, somewhere around here, around these areas. This is another spawn point right here. I believe it's like right here, like exactly right here. Where this dead body's at. I don't know why this is here. I'm in a match solo, so this is part of the map. But this right here is another spawn point. You could get this if nobody's over here. More than likely enemies would be on the opposite side of this house right here. If you get this spawn, they could be up top in there or way, way, way back on the right side of the map. Alright, so that pretty much covers this area right here. You got one spawn point there. You got a spawn point here. You got the home spawn right here. And I do believe it could possibly be one here, but I doubt it. I know for a fact it's one in here, like around like right here. This is for certain a spawn point. And this is for certain a spawn point. Where I'm shooting right there, those are spawn points, alright? So we're gonna go over them real quick one more time. Boom, primary spawn point. This is primary. I call that because this is where you're gonna be when you start the match. More than likely, you're gonna spawn here, or your teammates will spawn around you and stuff like that. We're gonna call this spawn 2 because you pretty much get this pretty often because this side of the map's always busy. It's always motherfuckers in here. They always hide inside there, so you might get this spawn from there, or you possibly might get this spawn from getting in the gunfights over there. If you die, you might get this spawn over here. Okay, so primary, we're gonna call this 2. We're gonna call this number 3. We're gonna call this one number 4. And number 5 right here. Okay. So right off the bat, if you get spawn number 5 over here, enemies could be pushing through mid and going toward that way, possibly, which is why you spawned over here. What Call of Duty does is they want to kind of put you somewhat away from enemies. So if you get this spawn over here, your enemies could possibly be, I would say, either coming through here or possibly still back here in their spawn. They want to spawn you as far away from the enemies as possible so you could kind of get back into the gunfight without just dying off rip. But again, some spawns are busted and they can be messed up, so you might get the spawn and somebody might be going through this house and then they'll peek you right at that window. So like, if you do get this spawn, just check there, because guys could be over there. And you just want to, just start pushing through or whatever, make your way over there. So we just gonna go over quick rush routes from this side. Okay, so you spawn here. I would go here. You could come here. I'd chuck a nade or something down here because more than likely, I would call this a primary. Like this would be like my route one because most guys they'll come up this way. Boom, you probably pick that kill off. You know, it's a little bit easier to hold this side than being that guy coming up those stairs. Or you could come here. You want to get here. Boom, start chucking your nades over there. You know, because guys they'll come around this way, and a lot of players will be in that kitchen. Okay, so that would be my rush route one. So depending on what I think enemies are gonna do, I'd either make this way and start gunning from here, or I'll come up this way and start gunning from here. You know, either way, you're gonna get kills. So I would just call that my primary number one opening. Primary two, I would come this way. You can either start here if you like, and you can wait for them. But if you want to get the best view, because they're gonna be here, they're gonna be in the kitchen, and they're gonna be coming through there. Okay, but I do also want to show people this window right here because this is like I believe B flags here or A if I'm not mistaken. I know it's a flag here. And I think this is where B flag is, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's where B flag is. You can watch from here, boom, get a couple kills. Or before you go cap, you could check. It's usually a guy in that corner. It could be a guy in this corner right here. You know, it could be somebody behind that. You want to just, you know, this is all free game. You can just fire right through that. It's usually somebody that sits right in that corner there or sits right in that corner there when they're at B. So you could just come here, boom, try to get that guy, boom, get that guy, you know. But I call this primary too because when I do rush here, I instantly boom, chuck my nades there, try to get a kill. Because most players, when they spawn on this side, their first move is to go up here immediately. People love this fucking room. I played this map a little bit early, and like all people did was just come up here after every life. They came here immediately. Like they love this fucking room. So if you play this map, I would suggest if you don't use frags a lot, just use the blast traps. Just keep putting them up there. You'll probably end the game with like 50 kills because everybody goes up there all the fucking time. But yeah, primary two, you want to come around this way, boom, check your nades, take your gunfights from here. Starting point from here. I'd probably go from here to here, get that cleared, start coming up this way, start knocking them off right there, or just start killing them off right here. I would say that would be my primary three. You'll run that one again. Spawn here, boom, slide, boom, slide, cancel, jump up, hit this, boom, peek that, nobody's there. It's gonna be a guy here. They come up these staircases so fast, like you won't even believe it. But 9 out of 10, they don't check this room first. Once they come up these stairs, they're fighting the guys that came up this way. So you got time to check this really quick. You might be able to get a few shots off if you have a silencer. This guy in this room won't really react to it as fast. If you don't have a silencer, after you shoot in there, you come over here immediately anyway, and you take that guy out because he knows you're in here. Okay, and then from there, you could just clear it out. I always check this because that's hot spots over there. Guys like to camp out, hide out over there, and whatnot. Boom, you're an enemy spawn in no time. You can either come this way, you can come back this way. You can flank, get a few kills over here. You can flank, get a few kills over there. Alright, so primary three is pretty decent. definitely give that a go. It's a pretty good route as well. I route 4 from the spawn, boom, I take this way. I come over here most likely and see if I'm taking a gunfight over here. If I'm not taking a gunfight over here, I slide out, get a little prone, get a little bit of movement. Sometimes guys come right through the garden from their spawn. Which is way back here. I'm gonna come from this side. Boom. This is their spawn right here. This is their main spawn right here. Sorry, my cats are just fighting each other. They're acting up right now. But yeah, this is their main spawn right here. Some players, they go in there instantly as their primary. Some come this way. They go there. Some can go down. Some just jump right up this way and try to get the jump off. You know, if you just watched how quickly I got there, even from that spawn, I say that's probably about a good 30 seconds or 20, 25 seconds or so it'd take me to get there. Some players have SMGs and they'll be like right in your face immediately. So, you know, boom, that'll probably be a route. Or you can just switch it up. Boom, come around this way. Start taking your gunfights from here. Or like I said, some players jump through this way. Boom, boom. They'll take a few gunshots from there. So if you're this guy, you're taking this route and you're sitting here, you can fight that guy that's coming through there. Move around here. You know. They're going to be taking a few gunfights up in that building over there. I just wanted to, just see if I can kind of jump up here and jump up there, but I couldn't. But there's going to be a lot of gunfights in that building anyway. So if you're taking that route, you could just slide out here. You know what I mean? You want to just hug this corner right here. Just kind of peek and see who you can see. If you can't see anybody, you could just bring it around right here. Because like I said, like everybody's coming here and coming here. Like there's going to be a lot of traffic in that building right there. But you can always swing around this way. Come take the gunfights from here. Switch positions, come right here. You don't want to just come flying into this room because you never know who's going to be sitting over there, here, here. You want to be able to take your gunfights pretty cautiously coming through these areas. The kitchen's hot spot as well because people are always passing through here, either coming from this door or coming from this door. Constantly. So stuff like that usually happens, You'll get a lot of action over here and whatnot. Alright. Got a few of those routes off really quick. Alright. You're gonna start off from the other side real quick over here. Okay. This right here is your primary spawn. This right here, I would call this your secondary spawn. This right here is a spawn point right here. I'll call that 3 or something like that. Also this spawn too. This is a spawn as well. People spawn here. So it's 2 spawns here, 1 and 2, okay? And you have a spawn here. You also have 2 spawns on this side. Some people don't know that you can travel around that and just kind of touch something new. This is a spawn point right here. You can spawn on this side of the tree. Or you can actually spawn like right up here. So realize that there are 2 spawns in this area. So sometimes like you could be coming down there and you get killed by this guy because he spawned behind this tree and you didn't see him. So always just remember that this is a spawn too, as well as over here by this tree. I think it's either this side or this side, but I know it's really close to this tree. So those are spawn points as well. So I'm gonna just show a few routes that you could take from here. Boom. You know, most people's primary is right up here. You go that way, boom, it's gunfights that way. Some people come this way. If you do come this way, you always want to watch this right here. Because like I said, like that's my primary too. So a lot of times I'm getting into this gunfight with this guy who's on this wall right here. You know? This is why when I'm on this side, I'm chucking nades. You know, because I know that kitchen is a hot spot over there. So that's blowing up in there. Boom, got guys over here. But like I said, when you're from this side, you're taking this gunfight right here. You're probably fighting those guys behind there, always sticking, you know, low to cover and stuff like that. Peeking and whatnot. You know, you can always, boom, switch angles and stuff like that. It's just a quick angle switch versus like you just showing your body too much. You know, you could just slide. If you take a couple of shots, it's fine. But now you get to see this and over here. Because you got this back door back here. People are flowing through. Boom. They're coming through there. Or even if you don't see anybody, you can always slide that there. And that'll give you information like, okay, nobody's over here. Boom. Let me go out. Boom, reroute. Now you're into the hot spots. You know, right in there. Boom, you're getting kills. All right. Okay, so my primary two would be this one. I say this one because boom, you got these buildings over here. This is my primary two on this side. Boom, I come this way, I get kills here. And then I interrupt whatever gunfights happen in this room. I don't instantly always come up to this room because like I said, this is not an easy gunfight to win. But if you do, take this one. You know, you want to come here instead of going up the stairs. The stairs are a little bit too predictable. Okay? You have two options on this side versus them only having one option, which is always the staircase. So choose this battle. If you do this route too, choose this because you can see that door. Boom, boom. Okay? Alright. Let's go ahead back real quick. Boom. Alright, so from spawn, I'd either take that route, boom, or I just completely come around here. Start getting gunfights around like right here and stuff like that. Because it's always going to be guys over here. They're climbing up to get into this building. Okay? That would probably be like my third choice. I say third because it's close to option two. If it looks crazy there, or if I see a guy in that window, I'm over here. This is three. I'll flank, you know, boom, try to get some gunfights. See who I see from here. From here, I don't see anybody. Boom, I'm trying to get this guy. Pistol. Don't climb all the way up. Pistol him. Boom, 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 boom. Get him. Climb up. Interrupt this gunfight. Copy that? Got it. Good. Alright, and for my route 4, which I do take pretty often, I just call it 4 because, you know, it is what it is. I come here, boom, take gunfights. I come here, boom, take gunfights. I can either wrap around this way, which I like to do. See what I can see from here. If I need to, this is a good jump spot to get some view back there. If there's nobody back there, you can hop on the truck here. Hopping on this truck it catches people a little bit off guard that are coming through there because they can't see you from like that angle until they expose their body at that doorway. Same here and here, you know. A lot of people don't know you can possibly get a kill from up here through those windows. You know, they're a little bit high, but you know, coming down this way, you could kind of just like wall bang that a little bit. And where you want to wall bang is kind of like around here somewhere, because the stairs are right there. If you do happen to see a name or something like that, just wall bang right there. In between the first and second window right here. Alright. You could clear that, clear that, clear that. Alright. Boom. Those are the routes. You can alternate them however you want. You can go from Route 4 and get to 3 and start doing what you do on Route 3 or Primary 1. You know, you want to just, you know, just come up, boom, 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 get into action, you know, or you could switch it up. You could come this way, boom, get into some action. It gets sticky over there. You come back, boom, switch off, get your Route 3 on, boom, or Route 2 rather, you know. No, my mistake, that was Route 3, Route 3 right there. Alright. Boom, right here. For my hardpoint players, this is point 1. Alright. Good spots in here to hold point 1. When you're not on the point, like meaning your team is on the point and you're just holding people off, you can play this box right here, because that'll give you a little bit of access to that room. Play this, boom, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, get back in action, you know. If you like, so I've seen people play this. I'm not too much of a fan of that. I kind of like this. I like to be right behind here and just occasionally watching my back here. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, sometimes I do die to this guy here, but I'd rather be in this cover than to be in this fucking corner or this corner. I've seen people play this as well, and that's not too smart. You always want to kind of be behind cover, you know, getting into action. You're going to have a gunfight here, you're going to have a gunfight here, possibly one here or here. So, you come around this corner, boom, you want to hug that wall, and then, boom, right there. You know, that's your hard point 1. Your hard point 2 is right out here. This is your 2. For me, I like to play this corner right here when I'm holding 2, because I like to watch that. I like to watch that. I'm watching this right here, and I'm watching this opening. Alright, I just like to play this area right here. There's no cover here. It is what it is. You can prone if you want to be safe. You can hold this, but that line of sight is so small. But this can get you some nice kills. You just gotta make sure you keep an eye out over here, because they'll jump on you or jump over you, and yeah, you don't want that. This is your hard point 3, the hot zone. I call this the hot zone because everybody's always in here. Everybody comes here. This is a really busy area. So when the hard point is on, you could play right here. I haven't seen anybody play that actually. I've seen players play stupid shit, like they'll be like right here or something like that. Guys can easily jump up and kill them. You could get killed from this angle right here. If you prone, it might help, but you gotta watch that door and that door. If you have other teammates, like this could work, but I'm not a big fan of it. If you know your team has this spawn or whatever, you can also play the stairs, from here. Like I said, this side has that advantage. Once they're coming up, they're dog meat, so that's over with. Boom. But like I said, I like this right here. I haven't really seen anybody do this too much. You just gotta watch for your gunfight here, cause that gunfight could surprise you if you're just not ready or you don't know that this ledge is here. If you don't know that ledge is there, this guy will kill you from this angle. It's a pretty easy kill. So you want to pre-aim about right there. And I say a little bit lower than the head because people are just going to be coming through there. You want to get your chest shots, boom, 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 get them off. And you still want to be agile enough that if somebody does pop up here, boom, you got their head. But your gun recoils. Did you see that? How my gun jumps? So that's why I said aim there. Boom, headshot, you got him. And it has to be a quick kill. So that's why you kind of aim a little bit on the wood. Alright, let me see. That was P3 I just did. Alright, in here, this is your P4. This area right here, this is your P4. So from P3, when you're holding that shit down, you want to come and probably play this right here. Or if you nice, you can play this right here. Let your team get time. Boom, you play that. Move up, put pressure on the map, keep them away from your team, holding down P4. As a good slayer, you should be able to, get that done. Boom, you could get an off angle here. Duck down, move a little bit, keep strafing, making sure you're moving at all times, like during your gunfights. That left stick, when you move back and forth, that helps your aim assist as well. A lot of people don't realize that, but standing still is not always the best way to aim in this game. Sometimes you gotta strafe, to get that aim assist. So that's just a little tip to help y'all out there. So after you come from 4, boom, you want to come out here. This right here is 5, P5. 2, 5, okay? Yes, it is the same area, technically. But that's just how they put the map rotation on there. It is what it is. Alright, so this is your P5 right here for those players that didn't know the head point, hard point rotations. You gotta watch this area over here. A lot of people don't play that, but I'd like to play that up there. And I'll show you exactly how to get up there. So from here, it's super fucking basic to jump up here in your dog meat, okay? So don't be that guy that jumps directly into the window thinking like, yo, I'm good, I'm gonna get kills and I'm the man. Nah. How I get up there, I go this route. Boom, you get up here, you play angles. Guys come from that way, and then they come from that way. You want to stay out of the view of that window until you know for sure you got it. Boom, you get the kill. And then from here, if shit gets sticky, you want to run, slide, and get out quick. Head to this. And then start getting busy. Okay? Repeat. When you get these spawns, because this is a spawn. In this room, this is a spawn. And you want to just jump up here. Boom, get kills, run, slide. Get the fuck out of there. Okay? Make it quick. A lot of times when I slide out of there, I'm in gunfights around right here. So always know that once you slide out of the top of there, aim over here and take on your gunfights. The reason why I slide is because I just want to cover as much ground to get either here or here. And if I go past it and then it's a gunfight in front of me, like right here, I'm strafing back, shooting, getting kills. Okay. Then from there, you come in here, boom, boom, boom. You're getting busy, alright? Alright. So we going over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. This is your 5 right here. Alright. So that's the hardpoint rotations. If you didn't know, get that in your head. We gonna go back over spawn points real quick, alright? I'm gonna take it from primary and do the rotation again. Okay. Primary here. Spawn number 2. Spawn number 3. Don't forget spawn number 4. Spawn number 5. And number 6. Yes, it's probably about 6 points over here. In most maps, is usually like 4 spots. But this is a really big map. So, you know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. Your primary here. Spawn 2. Spawn 3. Possible spawn. Spawn 4. Spawn 5. Alright. If you get spawn 5, enemies could be across from you or they could be diagonally to the left side of the map. Either or, okay? A lot of times you could spawn here and you gotta get into a gunfight immediately, you know? A lot of times when I spawn here, I like to check and see if anybody's over there. If I can't, I'm getting into the gunfight and then I'm probably checking here. If it's action going on in there, if I hear gunshots and stuff, I'm nading that. Boom, blow past. And then I'm right here trying to get that. If I could get in here, like I said, I take this and get this angle. Okay? That's if you got this side spawn, okay? I wouldn't come here from the other side, because if the enemy still has this spawn and you're up there camping, like, yeah, you might be able to get like 1 or 2 kills, but once they start communicating, saying, yo, he's in our back barn, like, you probably got 3, 4 guys coming to get you. When they're spawning on the other side, this is all free game because they not really expecting you to just kind of be up there. You see if I can get up here. Yep, and I can. Okay. So that's another way to get up in there. And you always want to watch that window, bro. Just be careful that you know that window is right across from you. So you just want to like play this angle. Play this angle. Play this angle. Boom. Shit gets sticky. Run, slide. Get the fuck out of there. Get your gunfights over here. You know, if worst case scenario, you could just jump back over that, duck down. All right. Challenge from here again, you know. Remember, jump back, duck down, challenge. From here, jump back, fuck that up a little bit, duck down, challenge. Alright, jump back, challenge. You can run the whole way. Jump back, challenge, boom. Alright. You always want to practice your movements, your slide canceling and stuff like that, man. Just keep most of these spawns in your head. Like, when you're playing, I would say, like, if you die in this room or something like that, and your team has this primary spawn, you could possibly spawn, like, right here. Oddly enough, like you could spawn here, and then guys could be coming down right there. So like, I want you to always be prepared for that. All right. If you died in this room right here, it's very possible that you could get this spawn 9 out of 10. And they give you this spawn because it could be guys coming down this way or watching this way, so you're not gonna get this. So they'll just give you this spawn. But that means like you gotta be prepared and see what's going on there because somebody's blocking that spawn, you know? That's kind of how the game works. Like when players block spawns, you get odd spots. So you just always gotta know that in the back of your mind. Like you get odd spots, that means somebody's blocking your spawn. On this side, you could get this spawn right here. These are like the odd spots right here. If you get that spawn right there, you probably died in this room somewhere, or possibly in this room. You know, so and vice versa. If you kill an enemy in this room and you're rushing, they could be in there. They could very well be in here or right here somewhere. You know, that's why it's important to know spawns, because like when you slaying, you know exactly where to go. Like once you kill 2 dudes over here or something like that, you checking spawns. Back here's a spawn. That's a spawn back there. Over here, spawn, and back there, 2 spawns back there. Okay? And then you got this odd spawn right here in the garage. Or the barn, whatever you want to call this. And then you got these 2. 1 and 2 over here. So like, you just gotta, always stay on point. And vice versa, if you're on the other side, this right here is a spawn. Right by this bicycle. Like, right here probably. Yep, I think it's about right here. This exact spot. This is a possible spawn. I'm not too sure. This could be like an odd spawn. Depending on like where you die, you might get this spawn. I don't quote me on it, but I know for a fact this is a spawn over here as well. And this is a spawn over here as well. If you get this spawn, you could have possibly died either in this room, maybe out here somewhere, or possibly kitchen, you know? But they want to put you as far away as possible from the team. If you get this spawn, you possibly have died all the way to the right of the map. Maybe I'd say more toward the back of that area, way back there.
Eyes on.
Possibly toward that area. You probably died over there. They'll spawn you like way out somewhere over here. If you do get this spawn, my suggestion is just to take this route and just start getting busy, you know? Come back, boom, cut through kitchen, peek that. You could take that way. Like when you're rushing, it is what it is. A lot of people are predictable even with rushing. So you want to switch that up and come here, like I was telling you earlier. You want to switch that up. Alright, so boom, you come up those stairs, boom, you take that right, boom, get here, get busy. Once you get those kills over here, you can peek out there, might be a free kill, or come around here. It's gonna be people around here, most likely. Just start slaying. Get familiar with your maps, man. Like, get familiar with the maps. Walk around, know where you have advantages, where you have disadvantages, What lines of sight do you get when you're hiding behind certain head glitches? You know, you want to just practice stuff like that, and always practice your routes. Like, run your routes with ARs, run your routes with submachine guns, pull out your pistol, run your routes, because each of those have different timings. You pull out a pistol or your knife, and that's pretty much going to give you about the same speed. A pistol and a knife give you close to about the same speed. I do believe the knife is a little bit faster, but it might not even be, honestly, because the gun doesn't weigh that much. But stuff like that, that should help you out a lot, man. For my Dom players, I believe this is C flag over here. The flag right there. And then A flags here. Or this could possibly be C, and the other side's A. Either way. But those are where your domination flags are. If you play domination a lot, just so you know, the flag's probably about like right here somewhere in that area. For my TDM players, those spawns that I just gave you, those work for most game modes. Like if you play TDM, always pay attention to where you die and where you come back from. That's how I learn spawns. Anytime I die in game, or if I'm just practicing or whatever, anytime I die, I keep note of exactly where I am when I come back. This is how I found out most of these spots, and that's how I usually do a lot better next time I play maps. Because I study the game, I'm studying everything about the game. I'm studying how players move. Studying like, players like Shotzi and shit like that. That dude comes up with some of the most insane jump spots and stuff like that. Like, if you really want to get better, I suggest you watch Skunk, Shotzi. Any really good CDL player. Like those guys that teach you some nice tricks about certain maps, certain jumps, and different things to do as you go along through the map and stuff like that. It's this nice little spot on what's that map? Skyline. I seen Shotzi playing. Dude did this jump I've never seen done before. I was like, whoa, okay, you told me some new shit. And that's something I'm gonna teach to you guys as well. I'm gonna go over that certain jump spots that I learned or whatever as well. But right now I'm just really focused on like rush routes and trying to help people out with hardpoint locations. A lot of players are really bad hardpoint players, and they cause me L's. Like I lost so much hard points and dominations just because of bad players. Like being a solo player is not easy at all. Like my KD's great, but my win-loss ratio is really bad because I get the worst teams ever. So, it is what it is, but that's why I just, try to make videos, man. Like I know it's a lot of other channels that just post gameplay and stuff like that. And those are really good, really interesting and stuff, but I really like to give tips and tricks. That's what kind of got me into really being really good at Call of Duty, just watching tips and tricks videos and shit like that. So that's kind of why I like to do tips and tricks videos, because like that type of stuff, it gets good engagement for one, and it also helps educate players on how to move around on maps, certain speeds to get from here to there, you know. And, you know, just giving them information on the right locations to go and where to be, you know, what lanes to watch, what spawns to watch, how to block spawns and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just here to help guys out, and that's what I really want to do. And also post some dope gameplay. But that's about it, man. I just wanted to run over a few of those tips and tricks for y'all. I hope y'all didn't think the video was too long. I know I was yapping a little bit at the end because I just kind of went over most of everything I really wanted to go over. But I appreciate y'all for checking out the channel, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and we out, yo.